Well, the first 24 hours of the children's book have been insane. It is the #1 bestseller in its category on Amazon. This is crazy. I don't even understand what's happening, but I'll try to explain it to you. I wrote a kid's book, okay? Here is the book, Think Like a Detective. It's just a fun book to start introducing critical thinking concepts to kids. What is evidence? How do we know that something's true? This sort of thing. There's jokes in it that are more for adults as well.
What kind of adult jokes, if I may ask? Well, we are about to see an example soon enough, guys.
You will see that there's a boy named Ronald on one page who looks a lot like a particularly terrible former president.
If you want to include politics in a book designed for children, then you should definitely avoid making characters that are obviously based on real-life politicians, as that may come back to bite you in the ass. Which it kind of will do in this video of yours, David.
And Ronald lied about the number of kids at his birthday party. You get the joke, okay? You get it.
Yes, we get the joke, David, but do the kids get the joke? Will they get the joke? What purpose does it serve that they don't get the joke? Or should get the joke, rather?
From the number of complaints I received about the book, you would think that it would go terribly. For example, someone wrote to me and said, David, this is too advanced for young kids. It's really more for high school students. I don't think so. It really is a kid's book. Yes, if you're 6 or 7, you're going to need to have your, adult or guardian or someone read the book to you. I get that and explain it.
Do keep in mind what David said just now.
Someone wrote to me and said, David, the picture of the kid detective on the front, the kid should be a minority. It looks like the kid is white, so I'm not going to buy the book. Oh boy.
Yeah, David. Why don't you tell me how it feels to get some woke ideology thrown your way like that?
Braden wrote in with a really good idea and said, potential children's book ban? David, huge fan of the new children's book. I think it's a great idea. Plan on buying it. However, how long do you think it will take for Florida to ban it for woke indoctrination? I'd love to hear your thoughts. My friends, I hope someone tries to ban this book. People have been writing to me saying they're going to gift the book to a bunch of libraries. I hope a library rejects it.
David, you're sending me mixed messages right now with your statement about wanting to get your book banned. On one hand, you really do care about enlightening children with useful knowledge and techniques, so if the book gets banned, you will be able to make a case for why it shouldn't get banned. However, I think it is the latter scenario. You don't actually care about the children, you just want to draw even more attention towards you, no matter the method. In fact, you may even be able to fearmonger your audience once again, so that they'll throw money at you just so you won't allegedly get cancelled. Just like you did when you got called out for making that deplorable tweet about the 6 dead Christians. Besides, no author with pride and dignity will outright state that they want their book to get banned. Because at that point, like I just said, it's only about money and attention, not to spread knowledge and entertainment. David says that the book contains adult jokes, but was the book really written by an adult? I wonder.
I hope I have teachers writing to me saying, David, I'm going to use this book in class. I'm going to read this book to my students. The book is not political. Yes, it makes fun of Trump, okay, but it's not a political book. Little kids wouldn't even realize that. It's like an adult joke.
And there it is right there. David, you told us that your book is appropriate for all ages, even for kids who still don't know how to read. You think their parents aren't going to notice the clear political bias? Your book is supposed to encourage critical thinking for children, yet this is the one thing they don't need to give a thought about, because if they do question the source and inspiration for that character, then it will all of a sudden become political. But given my previous explanations, this guy is clearly treating his audience like fucking moronic idiots. So I compared David Pakman to the likes of DSP, and to those of you who have followed my channel since my most viewed video, David is honestly reminding me a lot about Aaron Hansen too. To these people, it's not about standing up for what is right, it is not about having honest discussions, it's all about their own agenda, with money and attention being their main driving forces. Both are terrible liars, by the way. Anyone who is paying attention can easily spot their dishonesty and misleading arguments. Some knowledge is required, but yeah, you know. So while David Pakman has openly stated to be a woke leftist progressive, I honestly think Aaron could be a leftist too. Both of them exude hypocrisy, dishonesty, and narcissism. Both try so hard at making other people think just like them, even if it turns out such beliefs are fundamentally false, be it biology, economy, rights, or video game mechanics and aspects. A narcissist may not consider themselves left-leaning, but a leftist will almost always be someone suffering from narcissism or other mental disorders. So yeah, I'm gonna say it right now. Marxism, communism, socialism are not ideologies. They are mental disorders. Granted, there are people who wake up and leave these harmful mentalities. But I digress. Also, I like how David didn't even deny that his book basically contains woke indoctrination. Like, how about a spoiler warning next time? You know?